Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Youngaz Aquarius males. I'm just getting your decks ready. I'm still suffering with throat and nose issues because now that I moved to the new place, there are issues here too. So, I'm still suffering a little bit though. It's not as bad as before, so that's good. Looks like this reading is gonna be long, Aquarius. God has a lot to say. God damn. Get comfortable, Aquarius. Just stick in your earpiece. Ooh, that's new. Okay. Okay. So there's a repeat deck. I've never had that before. Not to my knowledge, anyway. So, we got them all now. I need to remember to repeat that deck when we get here. So I'm going to put this in its place to remind me. Okay, so Youngaz Aquarius males. Let's see what it is that God wants to tell you. Okay. If there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, Lord, please block them so we can receive the messages you brought us here to receive. And do step in and deliver your messages to your sons. Thank you. It doesn't matter what God you serve as long as it resonates with you. If none of them resonate with you, then don't choose any of them. Be true to your spirituality. Be true to what you know spiritually. I do believe that everybody should have a certain type of divination that they do for their commune with God, for their own personal use. Okay, because God may not give you access to other people's information, but God will definitely give you access to your own. You know. Prayer works, but sometimes we don't really get the answer from prayers. Well, sometimes we get it, but we don't believe it, or it's hard to interpret what God is saying to you. You know? But there are many, many forms. It's just a matter of establishing a type of communication between you and your creator. Nobody else has to understand it. Nobody else has to know the language. It's a personal relationship with your God, you know. Interesting. thought the gas was the problem in this house, but it could very well be the sewage system. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we got time to act a fool, Sagittarius. Let's see where God is going with this. Not Sagittarius, what did I call it? Aquarius. Youngaz Aquarius males. So Aquarius, my darling, you've been fucking up. You've been acting a fool. Because the card that came out, we have spent quality time with grandparents. Grandparents are the ones with the experience and the knowledge. Grandparents are the ones that could tell you, yo, I've been there, I've done that dumb shit, it wasn't worth it. Okay, you only end up being worse off than you started. It's not as fun as you think. Okay, it's not as progressive as you think. You're actually doing yourself a disservice. So there's a need for you to get some wisdom. Okay, spend quality time with people who are more experienced and who know more about whatever it is that you're dealing with than you do. The underlying issue is you haven't been, behaving too righteous, too sensible. You've been just doing any old thing. And you're doing yourself a disservice. Because you have negative influences on social media. They could be around you, wherever they are, but you got negative influences around you. So you're learning whatever you're learning from the wrong people. These people that you think know what they're doing, they're actually very immature. Okay? So it's time for you to spend time with people who are more mature and know that God and his delegates are protecting you. And that's the reason why this reading come up. We got do something fun. And we got, are you holding yourself back? Got be kind to them. So perhaps you've been bullying somebody. There is always a choice. And something else came up. Immature parents. Yeah, you don't need to listen to them. Okay? They'll be watching you. We got gang stalking. So whoever this is that's around you that's negatively influencing you, they're watching you to make sure that you do the dumb shit that they actually want you to do. But God is saying you're better off not listening to them, okay? Because they're just getting your ass into trouble. It's not worth it. Alright? Let's get your next message. But I'm sensing a kind of like bullying kind of vibe going on. I don't feel like I feel like you've been naughty to other people, not realizing the negative impact that is having on yourself. You think that it's not affecting you in any way, but it actually is. So you're not only hurting whoever is your target, you're actually hurting yourself as well. By default. Okay? And it's because these stupid people around you are influencing you to be this way. You need some smarter people around you. Not smarter, wiser. Okay? Excuse me. two more. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we got bait into a fight. See? Instigating. Yeah, they're getting you in problems with people. They're creating a trail of enemies for you. And you never know who people are or who people are destined to be. So if you're cruel to somebody today, you never know who they might grow up to be. And you just might need them to be nice to you, and because of how you were to them in the past, you'll be creating bad karma for you in the future when you meet again. See? That's what I was saying. I was feeling a bullying type of energy. So we got boost sales or income, and we got collapse or ruin them. The underlying issue is casting a spell to create panic, influencing how things turn out. And whatever you see, it's mostly true, but there's some hidden factors and information when it comes to your health, your mental health, your social health in this case. Okay? Because of your diet, what you're choosing to take in from these people, information wise. So what we got going on here? Boost sales or income, collapse or ruin them. So it's like creating fear. So this is like a competitor or something. This could be in business. They got you like they got you bullying people to affect their business. Okay, so this feels like a competitor. So this feels like your business life, your work life, your profession. So it's like scaring somebody out of their wealth. Okay, fully filling their end of the bribe, which would be your end of the bribe. Giving information, yeah, for mass migration. So you want them to go away, or they want you to get these people to go away. So it's like you work for somebody and they are using you to get rid of their competitors, but it's actually working against you. And those behind the scenes who are pushing you in this direction, they're not suffering from it because their faces aren't seen. Your face is the one that's being seen. Okay? So you're the one that they're going to be targeting in retaliation, Aquarius. So if you didn't know, now you know. So they want to affect these other people's business so that I guess business comes to them, those that you work for. So they could have you telling lies, spreading rumors on them. They could have you outright intimidating them with violence and stuff like that. Or they could have you telling lies to put them against some other people to create drama for them. Whatever way they're using you, just know that you're the one that's suffering in this situation. And those who hide their faces, those who sent you, their faces are hidden. So from the people that you're tormenting, they are safe. They're just not safe from karma, because karma sees them. But these people that you're provoking some of them may not know where the actual fight is coming from because they see your face. You're just following instructions, but they're bad instructions. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we got kiss slowly on the lips of your partner. We'll make sense of this soon according to the context that this reading is in, yeah? So kiss. What is to kiss? Well, it has everything to do with the mouth. It is a form of communication. So maybe what they're saying to you sounds sweet, but it's not. Or it sounds like it makes sense, but it really doesn't. So let's see what card actually comes out. Interesting. More kissing energy. Kiss your partner slowly on the body part of your choice. We're gonna need God to make some sense of this. The underlying issue says invest in board games that you can play as a family. So this is okay. So maybe they're getting you to go in and play nice to these people. Okay, so they're not encouraging you to be malicious, so you think that it is harmless, but they're actually just playing games. Okay, so however they got you doing this work, they're making you think that you're doing something right, something good, but it's actually not. It's just a game. Okay, so perhaps you don't realize that they're using you for something malicious because of the assignments that they're giving you, the way that they're influencing you to go about this mission. And if that's the case, then that would explain why you're being fooled. You think it's harmless, but it's not. It only appears harmless. Those who are sending you on this mission, they have a bigger agenda hidden behind the scenes. And that's why that other deck was saying it's mostly true. So you don't know the full truth of the situation. Okay, I'm definitely convinced that my problem is a sewage problem. because I've turned off the gas since morning. I thought it was a gas leak. Compensate them for the inconvenience at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's see where God is going with this. Okay, so we got say thank you to your junior and senior colleagues. Interesting. So what was at the bottom of the deck again? Compensate them for their inconvenience. Okay. So thank you. So say thank you to your junior and senior colleagues. Then we got share those ideas with who can help. Okay. And that came out with take time to eat to gain energy and avoid health issues. So let's make sense of this. Hang on. Let me interpret. So first of all, compensate them for the inconvenience. So you know who this is. So it's about you making peace. Kind of removing yourself from these shenanigans. Okay? Letting them know that you didn't know what the hell was going on, and if you knew, you wouldn't have gotten involved. So God is basically getting you to remove yourself. Yeah, share those ideas, so share those thoughts with who can help, with who matter. Okay, then we got take time to eat to gain energy and avoid health issues. So this isn't talking about food, this is talking about getting in the right information, knowing how to go about this properly. So God is inspiring you or encouraging you to make peace with these people. You need to apologize to them. On the underlying issue, says sponsor a party as a thank you to your clients. So it may not be an actual party, but it's just a matter of appreciating. Yeah, time to upgrade the skill of customer relations. Yeah, it's talking about appreciating those who deserve to be appreciated in this situation. Okay, time to add more to your list of services, like some good karma. Okay, showing integrity, letting them know that you are not like these people who have been negatively influencing you to do whatever it is that you've done. It's time to change up your look. Your look would be how these people see you. So these people are obviously seeing you as one of these wicked people. So God is saying, if you want to take yourself away from being classed with those people, you need to make this, say sorry. You need to make this right and get a second job. So you need to make preparations to provide for yourself in other ways, because these people are getting your ass in trouble. This is not the line of work for you. Plain language. Okay? So in order to make yourself exempt from the karma that comes with doing this, and this is the deck that God told me to repeat, so now I can move this and put it in its place. Yeah, to exempt yourself from the karma that's coming for this or for these people that you work for, God is saying you need to make it right with whoever you need to make it right with. And if you don't know how to do it, you need to talk to your elders, your mature elders, not the immature ones, because this is serious. Because in life, all we have is our reputation. Okay? our reputation is our currency. That's my opinion anyway. So it's like once people know you to be a certain way, that in itself is what creates abundance for you. If people know you to be someone that they can't trust, then that is going to direct how your fortune goes. But once people see you as someone that they can trust, then it opens doors for you when even when people try to close them, because people can lie on you, like they're lying on me, and that has influenced my fortune in a negative way, but it's only a matter of time before the truth will come out. So if you find yourself in that situation, then just keep doing the right thing anyway, because who can see you for who you truly are? They will see you for who you truly are. Okay, so don't worry about those who try to lie on you and fuck up your reputation and try to steer your life in a negative direction. That's not your business. You just keep doing you. Okay, it works, trust me. It may be slow, it may take time, but you can't stop people from lying on you. You can't stop people from not liking you. So what you can do, the only thing you can do, is take charge of your own fortune through what you can do. And what you can do is just keep being you. So when people expect you to be a person of low integrity, they'll never see that, because that's just not you. Then they'll be confused, and then they'll study you even harder. And if you keep being you, they'll just keep seeing you doing the right thing, and eventually they'll come to the conclusion, yo, so-and-so lied, something not right with this situation. How come these people say that Aquarius is blah blah blah, but I don't see that? I don't ever see that. Something not right. Sometimes it takes years. Okay, so if they've been studying you for years, they keep seeing the same thing for years. I mean, how long can someone keep up a pretense? So if someone's trying to make you look like an evil person, and you just keep doing you naturally for years, and uh, you're not putting out any evil acts, then obviously they're gonna have to come to the conclusion that maybe you're not the liar. Maybe the person who told them you're evil is the liar. So just keep doing you. They can slow down your destiny, but they can't ever stop it. Just keep doing you. You don't even have to think about their treacherous behavior. Just keep doing you. Mind your business. It's not nice knowing that people are trying to ruin your reputation, but at the end of the day, you have no control over what people choose to do. But you do have control over how you choose to react and what you choose to do. Pay attention to that. And be patient. Don't rush things. We are surrounded by evil people. It's time that we accept that and move accordingly. It's not that serious. When we don't accept that we're surrounded by evil people, they're good people too. But even some of the good people have bad intentions, or they get weak and do bad things. Just accept that that's what it is. Do not lie to yourself about what's truly going on, and move accordingly. Because it's your responsibility to take care of yourself first. Your reputation, your well-being, mentally, socially, financially, and everything. Yeah. But first we have to face the truth, so we know exactly what we're working with. Sometimes we won't like what we see, You won't like the truth that we find out. That's how it goes sometimes. People are not what they look like, you know. A lot of people look innocent, but they're not. And that's just the truth. I had to learn that the hard way. Here I am giving you free game from my experience, you know. I mean, you're gonna have to go through some shit too, but you'll see it. Hopefully you won't have to suffer like I did to learn that lesson. One more time. Hold on. Setting up one's own business partner for personal gain. Yep, this is in business. Ooh, they could have you doing it to their business partner. Maybe it's not their business partner, but it could be a rival. Whoever this is, they're doing naughty. They're making you do the naughty. The words on these cards are just so shocking. Okay, when you see it, don't freak out. I'm gonna interpret it to you. Okay. The underlying card was in the reverse, but I'm not sure. Let me see how it should be interpreted before I continue. Okay, it's in the upright. Okay. So, it was saying setting up one's own partner for personal gain. Then we have, read the card. It just feels too bad to say, but it's not actually talking about that. To be a baby is to be new at something. It's to be like you, a younger one, an inexperienced person. So it's like, yeah, they're basically stealing your destiny by allowing you or encouraging you to do this nonsense. They're stealing your fate. Okay? And that's what that is talking about. Because if they didn't have you doing this shit, then, because you know there's action and reaction. If they didn't have you doing this, then these people won't hate you or feel negative towards you. They'll have no reason to. But because your superiors have you doing stupid stuff to these people, they're seeing you as a wicked person like your superiors are. And they're going to then class you as such and treat you as such. And when they go and talk to people about you, they're going to say that about you. They're going to say that you're wicked. They're going to say you're evil. They're going to say you done this and done that to them. Okay? So we got, don't look at the first word, but acts with uncle. So somebody that you have great respect for, it could be a man. Okay? Don't look at the first word. That don't matter. But it's what you've been doing with your uncle. So this man that you have great respect for, they're talking shit to you. Drinking animal urine, that's them talking shit in this deck. That's what that means according to the context of this reading. Identity theft. Straight up, that's what they're doing to you. So who you actually are is not who these people are going to be seeing you as. They're messing with your reputation. They're they're messing with who you are. They're taking your clean record from you and filthying it up and making people see you as such. Identity theft. Straight up. Okay? So by you being with these people and doing the nonsense that they're asking you to do, you are changing your destiny. You are changing your fate. Period. Because people wouldn't think this way about you or treat you this way if you weren't doing these things. And it's not like you're doing these things out of your own heart or mind. It's people encouraging you, this uncle character, encouraging you to do this nonsense. So God is saying it's time for you to stop and get another job, because this is not the line of work for you. You're messing up your future. And once your reputation is ruined, it's hard to get it back. Okay? It takes a long time. I'm pretty sure that God can say these things to you with less decks, but I think that God, when God is doing these readings or delivering these messages, I feel like God like to get deep into the message and be very pinpointy, you know, so that the message is received in depth. Because it's like every little message, it adds that bit more information to the overall message and give you more clarity as to what is really going on. Oh God. Ventilation. It's like I could taste the nonsense in the air. I could taste it on my tongue. I'm gonna have to call him to sort this out. Oh no. I was holding it upside down. So we got restricted. Okay. Let's see where God is going with this one. This one came out in the reverse, but let me check the energy. It's ruined. Let's see. Feels correct like this. Okay, let me check the restricted card as well, because it was in the reverse. Because it makes a difference how it's interpreted. Let's see. Okay, it's in the upright. Okay. So restricted. So something that could possibly be a ruin is not going to be a ruin. And this could be talking about you and your reputation and that. It's because you're forced. Okay? Or you've been tricked. And we got anger. The underlying issue. Abandon. The shapeshift. Because they're trying to shapeshift you. And it's in defense. And there's a time limit for you to set this right. Disciplined. Because it's a prank. Or an attack on your character. A trick. Okay? So basically what this is saying is if you don't want to fall into ruins, if you don't want to fuck up your character, your reputation, your future, your destiny, then you need to abandon this way that they're making you into. They're changing you and making you into a criminal, into a manipulative jerk. Okay? And you need to defend your honor, defend your character, defend how your reputation, how people see you. Okay? By saying you're sorry and that, showing people that you actually are disciplined you. Okay? So that's why God was saying just for you to say sorry to these people that you've been doing it to. Okay? Because you're going to be making these people angry. Or you probably already are. So in order for you to make them not rain down their anger on you, you need to let them know, yo, I was being used. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And now I see. Okay? A little birdie whispered in my ear. Make me aware of things that I was not seeing clearly. And I really am sorry. Okay, and hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Please. You know? I am not like these people. And God says get a second job. Because you know that whoever you work for right now, they're not going to be happy with you doing this. That's like a traitor move to them in their eyes. When all you're actually doing is protecting your own name. Got loss of control at the bottom of the deck. Let's see where God is going with this. Viral infection. Exactly. They're gonna tell everybody how they see you, how you're behaving, what you've done. Loss of cognition. You won't be able to connect with people. People won't be able to connect with you. And people are only gonna go off of what your victims say about you. Okay, it's gonna go viral. Okay, and people are gonna stay away from you because they're gonna see you. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we got loss of desire. Nobody's gonna want to work with you. Okay, you're only gonna be looked at by the criminals, people who want to do wicked things to people. Those are the type of people that you're gonna attract to you. Okay, because you're not showing integrity. Loss of desire. You have a blank card. Loss of access. Access to opportunities that would have actually come towards you. So it's like by doing this, you're disconnecting yourself from your kind, your soul family. Okay, because by our works we are known. So if you are doing the work of evil, then people are going to have no choice but to see you as evil, and they're going to tell everybody. See, we got loss of authority. Yeah, you have no power. Loss of access, loss of authority. So you're basically losing your authority over your destiny, where your life is going. Loss of psychic abilities. You can't connect, fracture, and break of your ability. See, you won't be able to create the kind of life that you actually deserve and want for yourself. You won't be able to attract the right opportunities and the right people to you, because you have put it out into the universe that you are not a nice guy. So like attracts like. So if you're doing it because somebody else is telling you to do it, it won't matter. Your face, they're seeing it in you, so they're gonna assume that's who you are. Okay, and that's how life works. So you have to be who you actually are to attract the right people to you. Because whatever you put out, that's what you're gonna pull in. So if you don't want to pull in more criminals around you, you need to stop acting like a criminal. It's even worse if you're good at it. Then they're really gonna want to work with you. All the other criminals. Then that's really gonna fuck up your reputation. Got you trapped on that negative path for years before you can get back on your right path. So this is like a warning. God is trying to get you to decide, are you going to keep on going in this direction, or are you going to try to regain control over your destiny? What do you want for yourself? What type of person do you want to be known as? That's the question. Two more. Okay, so we got neck and chest therapy. What the hell does that mean? Your neck and chest. Nothing's coming to me. Your chest is giving me heart. Maybe that's what it's about. Like what's truly in your heart. Let's see. It'll make more sense once we get the rest of the information. Yeah. Okay, it's correct. It's what's truly in your heart. So we got cold water therapy. So you're behaving cold, but what's truly in your heart? Are you cold-hearted or are you warm-hearted? Because right now you're showing yourself as cold-hearted. Okay? Yeah, that's the vibration that you're on. You're on cold water vibration. And people are picking up that scent. That's how they're knowing you. That's how they're seeing you. Okay? That's how they're perceiving you. As cold. Okay? Okay. So we got winding therapy. You're winding people up, basically. That's what that is saying. but you could be a flower. So what do you want to be? You could either wind people up or you could be a flower. Look what's coming next. Gentle touch. So what do you want to be seen as? Do you want to be seen as a nice person? Or do you want to be seen as somebody who is a manipulator? You're very good at winding people up, shaking things up, creating earthquakes in people's lives. That's the question. Because right now you're being perceived as someone who's cold. Okay? We got 3 more decks to bring you messages from. So that's talking about what frequency you're vibrating from. So if you're vibrating from a frequency of peace, you'll be seen as a peacemaker. That's why God inspired me to say before, just keep doing you, keep being true to who you are. It don't matter what people are saying about you, don't matter what people are trying to make people believe about you. You show the world the real you and let them decide if they want to believe you or believe the lies. It's none of your business. Just be you. That's your business. Be the you that you want people to see, and be the you that you want people to build upon. What you put out into the world is what you're gonna get back. So we got handle personal drama outside of the workplace. Interesting. Handle personal drama outside of the workplace. It'll make more sense in a moment. Right now your workplace is creating personal drama for you. This is not the line of work for you. So we got adjust the pricing system accordingly. I'll make it make sense in a moment. Let's check see because it was in the reverse. Yeah, so we got it in the reverse. So adjust the pricing system accordingly. There's no need to adjust the pricing system. The underlying issue is time to change up your look. So this is telling me like the rules are already written. Okay? That's why God is saying that you need to seek out the wiser people, like seek out the elders around you who have experience and who understand life. There's a system already in place. It's called karma. It's called the law of attraction. It's called the law of vibration. It's called what you put out comes back to you. It's called whatever seeds you plant, you're going to reap those fruits. You know, those kind of sayings, they all apply to you right now. And God wants you to know that that's just the way things are and nobody can change that. Okay? It's time to change up your look. So if you do not want to be seen how you're currently being seen, which is as a criminal, as a cold-hearted criminal, if you don't want to be seen like that, then it's time for you to shift your behavior, because the world around you will not shift to suit what you want. If you act like an ass, they're gonna see you as an ass. It doesn't matter if you're a prince. It doesn't matter if you're a sweetheart. If you act like an ass, they're gonna see you as an ass. So if you want to be seen as a sweetheart, show yourself as a sweetheart. You cannot change the laws that already exist in the world. Okay? You need to conform to divine law. Divine law will not conform to you. You cannot change it. These don't even feel like they apply. It's just time to change up your look. And God, see how many times God has told you about how you're appearing in the world. It's going to bring you more of that. So it's important that you understand that. That's why God is telling you so many times. Okay, if you see people treating you funny, it's because of how they see you in their mind. Okay. Whether we're good or bad, people talk about us. So our reputation always goes before us. Either our real reputation or the one people want people to see you as. Just make sure you're putting out the energy that you want people to see you putting out. This is who I am. This is how I would like for you to address me. These are the type of people that I want to come around me. These are the type of people that I want to attract towards me. Make sure your heart and your body are speaking the same language. You know, when they say like actions speak louder than words, that's another good one for you to understand. Because you could say whatever you want to say, but people see what we do. And we are held accountable for it. Lord, please have mercy on me. I need to call these people and tell them they need to come out and sort out the sewage system. Pronto! I am dying here. last house it was being deliberately done. I don't think it's being deliberately done here. Oh, let's see what madness God want me to do this time. Okay, he's keeping it simple. Ooh, love. So yeah, you got two more decks. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. For you, it'll be you doing the good. Okay? The rules are already written. You just have to learn them and apply them. See, you're fortunate. Most of us didn't have anybody to put us on the right path like this, you know. So we got fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So we got fear. Okay? Perfect love knows no fear. If you have God's approval, then you don't need to fear anybody. Make sure you're doing right by God. God's law. If you want to be dark, be dark. But if you don't want to be dark, you can't do dark things and be seen, expect to be seen as a light being, you know. The underlying issue, we got grief about this change. It's hard. It's not going to be an easy transition. We got death to your pride and your doubts and your worries. Shit. Then we got denial and adversity. You need to have courage and look at the lighter side of life. Okay, it's not that serious. Empathy. You need to express empathy. You need to see things from these other people's perspective, not just from yours. We got indecision. God says surrender. So this is basically saying that, yeah, surrender to freedom. So this is basically saying that you know what you need to do, but it's not going to be easy for you to do it because your pride is going to stand in your way. Not only your pride, your doubts are going to stand in your way. Your worries are going to stand in your way. And denial and adversity is like you're trying not to make the situation any worse. But by you not saying sorry to these people or doing the right thing by them, you're actually making things worse. Okay? Everybody fucks up. That's what you need to understand about life. Everybody makes mistakes. Some people are used in ways that they don't even know that they're being used sometimes, and this was yours. This is your case. You weren't sure how it would affect you, but now that you know better, you want to make things right because that's not how you want to be seen. That's not the future that you want to create for yourself. Okay? But God is saying you need to just have the courage and look at the lighter side of life. Okay? So think positively. And this indecision, your choice to be indecisive about this, God says you need to just surrender. Because you need to be able to empathize with other people. You have been victimizing them. even though somebody else has been making you do it. You've been victimizing someone or a group of people. You've done the crime. Now it's time for you to do the time. And instead of the time, because you have a choice, you're gonna have to do the time either way. So you could either go and admit that you did these wrong things to them and apologize to them, or you can allow yourself to get your ass kicked for years and years by your reputation being fucked up. Because if you don't try to portray yourself as who you truly are, then these people are going to be left with a perception of you that is very incorrect, and it's going to follow you for a very long time. So either way, you're gonna suffer. So you could either make your apologies and make things right with these people and let them see you as a person of integrity. Okay, let them see you as a person who want to be a person of integrity. Because even though you did this bad thing to them, trust me, they might be upset when you talk to them, but God will put somebody in their life, because it said God and his delegates are protecting you. So when they tell the story, there will be somebody in their circle that would ground them into knowing that you didn't have to say what you did, you didn't have to apologize. God is gonna put somebody in their life to show them that you're a different quality of a human being. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're mad, they probably won't stop being mad for a while, but once they calm down to a certain degree, they will see that most people wouldn't come and say sorry. But saying sorry goes a very long way. Trust me. Okay? Because the alternative to you bruising your pride by admitting that you were being a jerk, the alternative is you risking your destiny. If you go and apologize, then when they go and they say the wicked things you've done, they actually have to say as well, but he apologized. He came and admitted what he said and he apologized. Now think of what that does for your reputation, for the way that people view you. You see, so that's what God is trying to get you to understand. It's better if you surrender. You don't have to surrender, but just know that the alternative is going to take a much longer time. Yeah. You're going to wonder where's all these dumbass people coming from, wanting you to do all these foolish things. And you just dig yourself in deeper and deeper and deeper karmically. Negative karma you're racking up for yourself. Could have been avoided with a simple apology and admittance. Just know that the ones who sent you to do the dumb shit, they're not going to be happy with you. So that's why God is saying you need to secure. So this isn't something that you rush. If you could secure yourself a second job so that you have income coming in, so if these people decide to tell you you're fired, which I don't see why you would want to stay around them, they may fire you or you could quit. But God said this is not the line of work for you. Okay? So I don't know how you're going to choose to handle it, but you need a second job, you need a second source of income. Because these people, when you try and make your reputation right, they're not going to be happy with you, because you're automatically making things bad for them. Or you could just choose to be silent about who sent you or who encouraged you to do this or whatever. You could keep them out of it, but you need to handle this issue. And how you handle it depends on what you actually want for yourself, what you have the courage to create for yourself. What you put out is what you're going to get back. That's how life works. there's gonna be a slight delay in the other readings, the other two, for the other two signs, because I need to handle this sewage problem, or at least try to get it fucking fixed, because I cannot live with this another day. One more. So this is the last deck, yeah, to bring you messages from. So at the bottom of the deck we have the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Yeah, what you put out is what you're gonna get back. So if you're putting out darkness, you're gonna get that back. So this is the divine feminine deck. So replace the word goddess with the word God. I am the god of light, basically. So if you want to be a being of light, if you want to be seen as a being of light, then you're gonna have to act like it. Let your heart and your actions align. Alrighty. So we have the red lady, or the red man. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. So God says, don't shut up. You got some people that you need to talk to. You got some things that you need to say. Put in the effort to go and say these things. Starting with talking to yourself, because at the bottom of the deck we have it says Our Lady of the Interior Life, but Our Lord of the Interior Life. It says, I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. So start with talking to yourself. Verify the things that we've been saying to you in this reading. It's important that you take the time to decide if what we're saying is true or not. Okay? And if you come to the conclusion that they are true, then you know that you either need to make some apologies. You need to make apologies to these people. You need to find yourself a second job. And probably you need to tell this motherfucker off for telling you to do dumb shit when they know that it's gonna fuck up your reputation. They don't give a fuck about your future. They don't care about how people see you or anything like that. They just care about what they want. And they don't mind throwing your ass in the fire in the process by making you go out to get it for them. Humans. These are the type of people that, these are the type of things that humans tend to do. They tend to be very selfish. Okay? It is rare that you find humans who are selfless when it comes to big things, especially money and power and status, material things. Yeah, humans turn into something else when it comes to these things. So you have to be ahead of the game, son. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. I hope that the information here was helpful. I hear yes, that's fantastic. So go do your studying, go do your talking to yourself, and go out and conquer regaining your reputation. Okay? Until next time, bye bye.